Celtic looking to keep up momentum and keep up the chase of Rangers at the top of the pile. It's looking very much like a head-to-head right to the end of the season. And today Celtic and Rangers both kicking off Sunday at 3. Rangers against Hibs at Ibrox. We'll have news of that one for you throughout the afternoon. Paul Mitchell is our man there, and you'll miss nothing of this crucial match in the Championship Challenge in Scotland. Dundee United against Celtic, underway at Tannadice. And immediately Henrik Larsson is a threat to Dundee United in a glorious scramble in the goal mouth, and Celtic might have been in front with just 10 seconds gone. I was just about to say Dundee United need to make a good solid start here, because lose a goal early on against Rangers or Celtic and well, the facts bear out that you're on a hiding to nothing.
You're absolutely right. They're so impressive. They go forward so quickly, and we've seen that right at the start of the game there. Henrik Larsson on his toes right away.
Jamie McCanny back in the side, been kept out for a lot of this season by Stuart Duff's form, although last weekend both played on either side. Chris Sutton's cross is beyond John Hartson and out. Now let's head down to the technical area, and Chick, I think, can tell us a little bit more about the Stilian Petrov situation, because he was in the papers today, Chick, making it fairly clear that he's not going to sign a new contract.
Well, I did speak to Martin O'Neill, and he said we chose the team today that we thought would do the job. However, I do understand that he has been dropped because of a story which was in certain Sunday papers this morning, saying that he will not sign a new contract. The background to that is the reason that he has been dropped from the team. Paul Abbott is out of the team, Rob, because of tactical reasons, but still in Petrov, there's no doubt that Martin O'Neill has taken action against the Bulgarian skipper.
So Petrov dropped by Celtic, although you would have to stress, and Martin O'Neill was keen to do so pre-match, that he is under contract till 2005, so they'll be going nowhere quickly unless Celtic want that. Charlie Miller's throw, and United couldn't keep the ball. John Hartson holds off Jim Loughlin, and that was a foul by Hartson on McCracken.
Certainly a free kick. I'm just looking at United's lineup, Rob. They've surprised us a little bit today. They're certainly playing three at the back. Loughlin, McCracken picking up. The young Black Wilson's a spare man. Patterson, the wing back on the left-hand side, and McCurry on the right-hand side. So Paul Higgins certainly trying something different today in the hope that they get the right result.
That's the 18-year-old Wilson. Jim McIntyre scrapping for possession. Chris Sutton playing off the front. In behind Larsson and Hartson. And wide right Momo Sela. Fired in at the near post. And gathered by Paul Gallagher, who's started 66 consecutive games in the Premier League. Stephen Thompson offside.
It was very close. Thompson, was on his bike early. You can see there, they just wandered just a half a yard forward too quick. They got a yard of space inside the Celtic half. That's encouraging for United.
He's in good form, Stephen Thompson. 5 goals in his last 5 games, 9 for the season, and that's just one short of his tally for the whole of the last campaign. A player who's found himself, and a lot of credit will go down to Bertie Vogts for instilling confidence in him. Here comes McIntyre and Lilly and Miller. McCanny's cross. Stephen Thompson knocked the ball down, but it's Valharan to Hartson. Good work from Sila. And finds Larsson. Did well to lay that off for Sutton. Now Guppy. Stephen Thompson trying to burst clear of Valharan. Unsuccessful. Mistake by Sutton, hands it back to Miller. Jimmy McCunny in that right wing back berth, taking the opportunity to get forward. And his opposite number on the Celtic side, Momo Sila. Good challenge by McCracken and Hartson. Larsson's layoff. Thompson to Larson. It's good defending from United. But that's not a good pass from McIntyre.
You can understand United's tactics today. They're just matching up all over the park, and the Fairman certainly did that against Celtic a couple of weeks back, and it worked very well for them. And I think Paul Higgin's trying to take a leaf out of Jimmy Calderwood's book today, and it's working so far.
McCracken's clearance. Sila stopped by Patterson. And by McIntyre. Jim Patterson again. And Easton Hattari under pressure from Chris Up. Celtic probing at the Dundee United defence. Larsson's cross and away by McCracken, and out for the first corner kick of the match.
It's good play from Henrik Larsson. Good ball from Larsson down that left wing. Great ball in, ready to get attacked. McCracken doing well to clear.
And Momo Sila finally realising that it was him to take the corner kick in the absence of Stilian Petrov. I was looking across at the corner flag and seeing nobody. There's a good reason for that. Nobody was there. Six in the box for Momo Sila. Fired in low and hard at the near post and flicked behind by Jamie McCunny.
It's a pure delivery from Sila that time. Lucky to get the second opportunity, but Celtic are so dangerous at set pieces.
Lennon's at the corner kick this time. This time Lennon's delivery. John Hudson there. Gallagher tries to gather. Celtic try to scramble it in. United survive, and that was a close squeak.
We said about the set piece, there's so many big bodies in there. Haslem was got a touch to it. Sutton really just couldn't get half a second to turn and put that in the back of the net, and Gallagher eventually got to the ball.
Well, if your luck's not in, one of these ends up in the back of the net, and then you've got big problems. I wonder if United are going to get some luck here. Good work from Derek Lilly, and so close from Charlie Miller.
That's a good shot from Charlie Miller. He played the first ball in, linking with Lilly, anticipating it, tried to curl it. Brad Douglas is bottom right hand corner, and only inches away. He supports so well, Charlie Miller. Great midfield support play.
Terrific effort that with the inside of his left foot, and that wasn't far away at all. I wonder if Miller will shine this Sunday afternoon. Man of the match on 0900 10 225 by telephone, or you can text us on 07736 600 600. Great work from Stephen Thompson, shifting Balde off the ball, and Neil Lennon back to clear.
Play from Thompson. Martin Neal will not be happy with Bobo Balde there. Thompson showing good strength and courage to win the ball.
That's a Dundee United corner kick, forced by McCunny. A word in the ear of Jim Hamilton from Paul Hegarty. Well, he's in the background at the moment, but he's always been on the pitch in the early stages, so involved has he been. Patterson's corner kick, and a good clean take by Rob Douglas, and immediately launches it for Larsson. Cleared by McCunny, and ahead of Valhaven, down to Sila, and out. Chick, does Paul Hegarty realise he's not allowed to cross that touchline and go on the pitch?
Well, he might realise it, but he's ignoring it. I tell you, he's been unbelievable. There's two certainties, Rob. He's going to be hoarse when I do the post-match interview, that's for sure. And the second thing is that Brian Cassidy, the fourth official, is going to be knackered. He's had to drag him back to the touchline time after time. There he goes again. Unbelievable performance he's putting in. And you watch Derek Lilly to watch the marking with Celtic by corner. That's the first one of the shouts I've been able to interpret.
And Chewingham's in for a fair test as well during the course of the afternoon. He's living and loving every moment, isn't he, Sandy?
He is. He's so enthusiastic. Paul Hegarty we're talking about. I'm interested in that technical area. See who's the most animated between O'Neill and Hegarty today.
Well won by David McCracken, and all the way back to Paul Gallagher. Still an incredibly young Dundee United backline, even in the absence of Stuart Duff, when you think that 18-year-old Mark Wilson is in there. Jamie McCunny, right wing back, at 19. David McCracken is only 21. So Jim Loughlin's the old stager at 25. Douglas aims for Hartson. Headed away by Loughlin, but that's a poor one from McIntyre. Thompson's on the run against Larsson, and he didn't like the challenge from the Dane. Alan Thompson, that's a poor pass. Derek Lilly saw it coming. And a good pass from Jim McIntyre to Stephen Thompson. Does well to keep it against Neil Lennon. Well, I would have thought Stephen Thompson was stamping in there at the ball.
Certainly very aggressive, but that's the way he plays. It's a thin line between giving away a free kick and making a fair tackle.
A goal at Ibrox already. Rangers are one up. Michael Moles has scored again. His comeback continues, looking much more like his old self. Rangers one up against Hibs. Michael Moles goalless here still, with nearly 13 minutes played. Celtic have the pressure on. Wilson stretching for the header. Foul given against McCunny's challenge on Thompson, and it's quickly taken. Guppy's cross, they're queuing up, and it's John Hartson. His incredible scoring run continues. 11th goal of the season, and this only his 6th start.
It's a great ball from Guppy, wide left, quick free kick. Hartson in there, Sutton in there, has to get in there first, and it's a fine header. Paul Gallagher at goal, no chance.
It was only a question here of who applied the finishing touch, because Chris Sutton was waiting as well, but John Hartson wasn't having it. He claimed it and he powered the header down and away from Paul Gallagher, and that's just what Dundee United didn't want. Less than 14 minutes gone, and Celtic are ahead.
Credit to Thompson as well, quick free kick, free Guppy down the left hand side, good thinking from him.
John Hartson with a point to prove. He reckons he should be a regular starter, and there could be a real dilemma coming up for Martin O'Neill in the next few days about who's in that starting lineup for Blackburn. John Hartson wants to be there, but can he possibly play with Larsson also having strong claims to play in the BBC Live match on Thursday night? Don't miss that one with Celtic one up from the first leg. Thompson, good pass. Sila. His cross deflected, in goes Hartson again, and Gallagher quickly off his line.
It's actually a poor ball from Momo Salah. Missed set, but Hartson on the deflection like a shot there. And unfortunately not to get a touch.
So the top two in the Scottish Premier League, both ahead. Michael Moles for Rangers, John Hartson for Celtic. And Jim Patterson unable to get round the outside of Momo Sila. Obstruction and a free kick. Celtic with marginally more possession so far, but what they have had, they've made count. Miller's free kick. Neil Lennon first there. And Alan Thompson looking to start something. Gets it back from Hartson. Larsson changes the angle of his run. Thompson again. Is it to be two? No, it's not. What a miss. And what a goal that would have been from Thompson, who started that midway inside his own half.
It's a great break from Celtic. It came for the United free kick. Marvellous run from Larsson. Holding the ball up. Thompson got the break there. Under his feet a little bit, and be really disappointed didn't hit the back of the net with that one.
Derek Lilly, and Dundee United have a free kick. Using their strength, Lilly and Thompson in the early stages up front, they have to. Charlie Miller's free kick. Derek Lilly escaped his marker, and he's scratching his head because he failed to hit the target.
He certainly got a yard of space. Good movement from Lilly. Charlie Miller picking him out with a free kick, and he'll be disappointed with that one. No pressure on him there. Got to make the goalkeeper work.
Well, we've heard all about Paul Hegarty in the opening stages. What about Martin O'Neill, Chick?
Yeah, it's just had a lot with Momo Sila down the right side. I think he's wanting to encourage him to take players on, get down the right flank. Of course, Didier Agat's been doing that so well for Celtic. Wants Sila to get involved down that right side, take on players. On the ball now, Rob.
Good run from Sila, chance to create. Trying to square that for Hartson. Dundee United force it clear. And a foul on Baldy by Lilly. Clumsy more than anything else. Bad timing.
There's certainly a free kick. Bobo Baldy wins the ball well. Lilly had one eye on the ball, tried to get the ball, but Baldy was too quick for him.
Played in by Neil Lennon to John Hartson. Great control. His cutback is blocked. Jim McIntyre away. Finds Lilly. Craig Easton in too much of a hurry with the pass. And that's where United need to put their foot in the ball, keep it, push it around, and try and put some belief into themselves that they can force their way back into this game.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that. Celtic play this pressing game. As soon as United have the ball, they close them down really quick and force them into errors.
Nutmeg from McIntyre on Hartson. Not too much joy for United so far. They have had one or two flurries in front of Rob Douglas, but the important start is the one in the top corner with John Hartson's goal already separating these two. Useful for Stephen Thompson, but it bounced away from him and through to Rob Douglas. Scotland colleagues. Alan Thompson still wondering why he didn't manage to apply the finishing touch to that excellent Celtic move through the midfield. Terrific running from Larsson and movement up ahead, and all that was missing was the direction on Thompson's effort, which went just wide. Good closing down though from Alan Thompson on Charlie Miller, who's fortunate to get a second bite. Loughlin. Sir McIntyre scored the match winner last weekend. Now McCunney. It's away from Lilly. And now Sila can counter-attack for Celtic. Shoulder to shoulder with David McCracken. Terrific from Hartson. Jim Laughlin tucks it behind for the corner kick. Brilliant play from John Hartson here.
That's magnificent. Still pushing forward. Hartson pick up loose ball, but this is real class. He's a big lad, he's aggressive, but he's got a great football brain. And really unfortunate not to get the second goal there.
And Jim Laughlin did well to direct that away from goal, because wouldn't have been the first time you'd have seen one of those end up in the back of the net. Neil Lennon, square for Thompson, headed away by Jim McIntyre. Larson, Lennon and Guppy. Mark Wilson got in the way, but muscled out of it by Sutton. That's for John Hartson, but flicked away by Laughlin. Celtic look for a penalty kick, with Silla still grounded. John Underhill not interested. Well, I wonder.
No, it's certainly a good touch from Silla. Yeah, there's nothing in that. He's actually ran into Jim Laughlin more than anything else. The referee spot on.
So nearly midway through the first half at Tannadice. Dundee United 0, Celtic 1. John Hartson's goal. Mark Wilson struggling to cope with the aerial power and the pure physique of Chris Sutton. Guppy against McCanny. Celtic's throw. Thompson's delivery. David McCracken got the better of John Hartson. The 1-2 between Hartson and Silla, but it slipped out before the former St Johnstone player could get there. McCracken's throw finds its way through to Lilly. Miller with Laughlin alongside him, and now Stephen Thompson. Good turn. The pass intended for Lilly, but it's great reading of the game from Jos van Haren, and not a bad pass up the line either to Henrik Larsson. No Danny Griffin for United at the moment because of an operation on his back, and how United miss him. This just the sort of game where he comes in so handy.
He's such a good player, Danny. He's still fairly young, but lots of experience, and he can handle this situation very well, and always stands out in this type of game. It's a big loss for United. The sooner he's back, the better for Paul Hegarty. And on the injury front, Johan Mjalby is back in training with Celtic, but probably still quite some way off a return to the top team. And Martin O'Neill would certainly like that problem of shuffling his back three, and there's no doubt that Mjalby would find his way back in. The knockdown from Larsson to Sutton. United can't get it clear. And John Hartson takes some moving off the ball. He's so strong. I like him as a player, what he says. He gives it everything.
He's been heavily involved in these opening stitches. Hartson, here he is again. John Underhill knocked it down for Chris Sutton, which wasn't part of the Celtic team planning. But Sutton fired his effort wide anyway. What are United going to do, Chick?
Yeah, well, Paul Hegarty is just telling his midfield he wants a little more urgency, a little more pace, a little more hustling in the Celtic players in the middle of the park. I think he's quite happy about the pace of the game, but he'd like a bit more urgency from his midfield.
Larsson's flick intended for Silla. Kraken hooked it away. And McIntyre. A couple of early flurries from Dundee United in and around the Celtic penalty box, but in the last 15 minutes up front from them, nothing, Sandy.
They've stopped passing the ball through the middle of the park up to Thompson and Lilly, and it's showing. There's Lilly on the ball now.
And Thompson. McCunney against Guppy. Steve Guppy, using all his experience, he knew exactly what was coming there from Jim McCunney and closed him out.
I think he's looking for a free kick, isn't he? But McCunney's young and he's got fresh legs and he's quick and a decent footballer. He'll try and take Guppy forward as often as he can today.
And caps for Scotland at every level, up to under 21. McCunney. McIntyre. Thompson. Neil Lennon doing some important defending. And Neil Lennon, of course, the big holding influence in the midfield for Celtic, in the absence of Paul Lambert, who's on the bench. But you'd certainly expect Paul Lambert to be in the starting lineup come Thursday night.
Oh, we think so. Celtic captain, very important player. Usually plays very well in that type of game, and Celtic are going to have to defend well. And he's ideal for that in the middle of the park, the man Lennon.
So Rangers 1-0 up at Ibrox against Hibs, and Celtic 1 ahead of Dundee United at Tannadice. 26 minutes played. Neat flick from Thompson, but Baldy was there before Lilly. Hartson to Larson. Alan Thompson powering onto the loose ball, and that's good covering from Mark Wilson. If he looks young, he is young.
You read that exceptionally well. Had to get there, managed to get there before Alan Thompson.
Just 18, Mark Wilson, and man of the match last weekend. Guppy's early ball in, McCracken's header. Craig Easton there to receive it. Good pressure from Mosima, forcing the corner kick. Jim Patterson knocked it behind. The captain's armband, worn by Henrik Larsson, with Lambert on the bench. Guppy with the corner kick. Chris Sutton with the header. He got back the way to get on the end of it, and there wasn't enough lot of power there. Thompson. Back heel from McIntyre. And then Patterson. United getting into the final third. It hasn't happened too often lately. And the reward is a corner kick off Neil Lennon.
That man there does an exceptional job for Celtic. He protects the back three really well, and there's a lot of work that's seen.
Martin O'Neill certainly sees it from Lennon. And it's Ron Douglas shouting the odds ahead of this corner kick. In from Miller. Douglas punched it. And again from Miller. Jim Loughlin's header. Tremendous save by Rob Douglas. Terrific reactions.
He had to get there, Charlie Miller. Good ball in, happy to defend. Loughlin's a flick on it. And Big Bad, a good full hand to the ball to turn it around the post.
So United having forced to save, look to keep the pressure on. Jim Patterson plays it in, and good, confident handling from Douglas. Good play from Wilson on Larsson, and United's through. Well, superb goalkeeping, wasn't it, from Rob Douglas? The header from Loughlin, and that was heading in.
It was going in. It's a great save, had to get there. And the resultant corner, managed to pick that up as well.
Given away by Charlie Miller. Finds himself on his use of the ball as well. Normally very clever, very creative. But he won't get on the end of that from McIntyre. Man of the match, 0900 10 225. You could win a signed shirt or a DVD player if your choice agrees with Tannadice. Texting on level 736 600 600. Celtic fans giving the former Rangers player something of a reception. And because of the way he plays, he's always going to be a magnet for a lot of challenges in the midfield as the figures bear out.
He's a good player, very intelligent footballer, very good going forward. Suffers a lot bit when he has to defend.
Paul Gallagher along with Stephen Thompson, ever present in this Dundee United side this season. He did a long run in the top team. Larson's free kick, knocked down by Hartson for Sutton. Schiller's cross, played in with a lot of power. And good touch from Steve Guppy. Pulls it back in, and Gallagher's there to collect. Good header from Baldy. He sprinted 10 or 15 yards to win that one. Lost by Thompson. Jim Patterson is currently getting an earful from Paul Hegarty. What's that all about, Chick?
Well, you remember, if you were paying attention, I told you that Martin O'Neill had told Silla to get forward to take on his man. That man was Jim Patterson, and Paul Hegarty doesn't think Patterson's dealing very well with the situation now that Mo Silla has kept up with Martin O'Neill's instructions. We followed that.
1-0 Celtic, 32.5 minutes played. Charlie Miller finds Stephen Thompson, good control from the Scotland striker. A high hanging cross, and it's lost by Douglas. The free kick is given against Jim McIntyre.
There's not much in that. Jim Serra left his hand in there and certainly put Rab off. The referee probably right.
Yeah, I think he just hand on his shoulder, didn't he? As Douglas spilled it. United want to do a bit more of that. Chris Sutton brushing aside Craig Easton. Good defending by Loughlin against Larsson, and it's his free kick.
It's a good play from Jim Loughlin. Henrik Larsson is such a hard opponent, worked so hard, and Loughlin timed it right, got his body on the right side, kept his eye on the ball, and they earned the free kick.
He's been on the bench for the last couple of games, Jim Loughlin, promoted back into the starting lineup for this one, as Paul Hegarty felt he needed just a little bit more experience in the back line. In it in terms of possession in the first half, but Celtic with the only goal so far. John Hartson's 11th from just 6 starts. Charlie Miller, Stephen Thompson, good touch. That's for Patterson, and Baldy had to stretch out to put that away from Jim Patterson. Good work from Thompson. Despite Craig Easton's best efforts, that's a goal kick. But United playing here with a little bit more purpose.
They're not doing too badly at all. Stephen Thompson's playing exceptionally well. What's his touch here? That's a marvellous touch in turn, and Patterson, good support play. Bob Baldy having to do well to get across in the situation and clear the ball.
Wilson to Gallagher, and Mark Wilson putting his goalkeeper under pressure for no great reason. Lennon, Larsson, away by McCunney. Thompson rampaging through the middle and evading the challenge of Baldy. It's been a decent spell this, and United being inspired by the play up front of Stephen Thompson. Back for Easton. Good quick passing. Lily's shot was partially blocked, and that ends the United attack. Now play swings the other way with John Hartson. Rangers 2 up at Ibrox. 2-0 against Hibs. Now Shota Arveladze has scored number 2 after Michael Moles opened the scoring. So the leaders have made a strong start. Celtic trying to keep up their pursuit. And that's given away by Silla. And in turn given away by McCunney to Guppy, and overran by Thompson. Jim Patterson, and that will go all the way through to Rob Douglas. I'm impressed with Stephen Thompson here, Sandy. Good attitude apart from anything else.
Yeah, he's played very well, reads the game well. Touch is very, very good. He's certainly improved quite a bit in that area. He always did work hard, and the one feeling was he didn't score enough goals, but he's certainly doing that this season.
Hartson's knocked down. Larsson claims he was knocked down by Mark Wilson. No penalty.
That's a stonewall penalty for me. It's not deliberate, it's accidental, but he still takes him out of the game from a goal-scoring opportunity. And John Underhill, that's a big mistake. Should have been a penalty kick.
The Celtic supporters expecting to see John Underhill's finger pointing at the penalty spot were disappointed. And Larsson looked up with a disbelieving glare at the referee as the penalty claim was waved away. So that's a lucky break for United. They could by now have been 2 down. Kraken did well. And it's off Valhannon for United's throw. I think Paul Hegarty wants to take it himself. Surely Paul Hegarty's not gone quiet down there, is he?
No, actually, Cadbury's brilliant down here. He really is wound up for this one, and he's having another go at Patterson about the marking of Silla. He feels he's getting more and more into the game, that it's coming for the Celtic down the right side.
Alan Thompson sees possibilities. Henrik Larsson has a free kick. No penalty a few minutes ago, but a free kick this time.
I'll laugh at that one, Rob. It's not any different at all from the penalty kick, and this time, for me, it's because it's outside the box. John Underhill takes the easy option and he gives it a free kick. I hate to say this, but I've seen Henrik Larsson play better. His touch hasn't been too great today.
You know what happens next?
Could be the wrong time to say it from United's point of view.
I just wonder if Larsson will use the anger that's in him at the moment, not getting the penalty. It's Larsson, and it's saved by Paul Gallagher. Good goalkeeping. Got enough behind it to keep out Scotland's top scorer. Valharen's throw. It's not cleared. It is now by Wilson. Celtic hunting a second goal before half-time. Here's Guppy. And Alan Thompson. Will he be a starter at Blackburn, I wonder? A lot of competition for places. Quite a few options for Martin O'Neill. And if he leaves out John Hartson, I wouldn't like to be the person who tells him.
I don't think he can. He's playing so well, scored again today, and who's to say it's not his own goal today. Sutton, for me, doesn't look just as comfortable playing off the front as he does as the main striker.
But he has one free kick against Craig Easton. The physical battle between Sutton and Easton is no contest. .42 minutes on the clock. Thompson's free kick. Jim McIntyre's headed away. Back it comes from Valharen. Lennon to Thompson. No way through for Guppy. But Celtic immediately win it back. Kraken's challenge on Hartson. And back with Gallagher, beaten once so far. That point blank header from John Hartson. It's a good challenge from Valharen, has really tried to play it through for Patterson. United won't be too unhappy with the way they've played, I wouldn't have thought, Sandy.
No, they've played it fairly well, defended well in most instances. And they had one or two very good attacks go forward, some combination of passes, and Stephen Thompson's been the best player so far.
90 seconds left of the first 45 minutes, and 1 minute to be added. Chandler's pass. Jim McIntyre did well to get there, and as he laid it back for Jimmy McConaughey, the wing back couldn't keep the shot down.
That was a panic from McConaughey there. Great opportunity, good build-up. Miller to Jim McIntyre. McIntyre, good play, holding the ball up. McConaughey really couldn't make his mind up whether to have a shot across.
Sutton's flick, tidied up by Wilson and McCracken. Offside. And the longer the scoreline stays at 1-0, the more belief United will have that there's a possibility of getting something out of this game. Where Celtic score again quite soon, then belief begins to evaporate.
We just have to look at last Sunday at Easter Road.
Inside the final minutes of the first half with Stephen Thompson. Whipped in at the near post. Jim McIntyre couldn't quite get there. The first half's not over for Henrik Larsson, still chasing everything. (2-0) Rangers at Ibrox, 1-0 Celtic here at Tannadice. And just 30 seconds left in the first half. John Loughlin got a bang on the head as he challenged for the ball there with Hartson.
Big guy going for the ball. John leading with his elbow to start with there and just catching Jim Loughlin.
It's half-time, and Celtic and United haven't